Greetings and salutations, fellow Earthlings. Yeah, it's Elton here, like Elton John. I sing too, but I'm poor. There's a Saturn, I don't know what it's called, whatever, 20 years old, give or take. Here in the St. Henri, the St. Henri sector of Montreal, where I was born and raised. It's not 100% true though. I was actually raised off island in my first 5 years of this, in Laval, just off this north shore of Montreal. And then our family moved to Saint Louis de Terrebonne. That's what it was called before. It was called just Terrebonne, and that was in between 82 and 84. We lived there 3 years, and then we moved to the West Island of Montreal in Roxborough in the burbs. Fox like a fox body. Yes, sir. So I got the idea to do this walking video because I'm here on de Courcelles Street, and last summer I did a walking video on this street, but down there, and same street, gonna go further though. Like now we're gonna come up to Notre Dame, Rue Notre Dame, and I'm gonna keep going. I don't know where I stopped the video last year. I think at some point at that street, maybe a little bit after, but I'm gonna keep going though further before it starts to pour again, because it did come down a bit before. And there's some prime real estate right here, believe me, don't kid, tell you right now, man. And just like all areas of the city. What's that guy smoking? Oh, I think there's some police there, which wouldn't surprise me. This area, I would never live in this area, as much as I love to come here for train spotting mainly and anything else, but too much gang. And when you see graffiti everywhere, which is worse than ever in this area, it's a gang problem. Of course, then you got their wannabes, right? They're doing graffiti, they think they're fucking badass, you know, they think they're gangbangers. Oh, look at this, what we got coming up here. Hey? I got a few cops that are fans. I like that. I don't like that G-Wagon, but at least they sound good. They're a V8. Anyway, still under a severe thunderstorm watch. Today is the, what's the date today? Today is the last day of June. June 30th, 2021. And I don't know what's going on over here. Attempted robbery, maybe? Shoplifting? Oh, God almighty. Over here, this is an old fire station, as we say in French. A fire station is in caserne de pompiers. Firefighters, pompiers. Police is police. Got the CN train line over there. Yeah, and we gotta wait for the light to turn there. Yeah. Don't worry, just a YouTuber, just documenting. That's what I do best. Even though I make peanuts doing this stuff, I hate to say it. Look at this. This is when you know graffiti has gone off the rails. Look at that wall. I don't fucking believe it. Seriously, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You know the CN train line where it crosses over there, down there, several blocks from here, looking east. Somebody did that. They did big, huge letters there. Like, sorry, I just think it's mind-boggling. You want to impress me? Do something on a canvas or something like that. You know? Don't go deface. You know, property there. Like that Ken word. Don't go defacing, you know, public property, private property. There's an old Camry there. Look at that. 1990s, 95, 96, maybe 97, maybe earlier. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the tracks. I'm going to stay here a little bit, see if I can film a freight train or some sort. And but there's usually more freight trains though in the evening. So good old Freightliner FL, still kicking it for Labatt. You know, one time I took a picture. They had one of those old cab over C-Series Fords, and I don't know what the hell happened to that picture. I think I must have damaged it mistakenly, and I don't even know if I still have that negative, unfortunately. I only started keeping photo negatives back in 98. Before that, I was stupid. I was foolish. I threw them out. Or they got damaged. Probably got damaged, I think. You know. Walking north here on de Courcelles. The impending thunderstorm. You can see it's getting darker and darker. I was looking at the radar. It's looking pretty interesting. Matter of fact, come to think of it, I don't think I'll be able to stay here long because I don't know. I mean, I can't film in the rain with this camera. I could do it a bit with the phone, but even at that, it's rain for crying out loud. You know. Then you got this street here, which is kind of interesting because of the name. It's an old, very old industrial area, very, very old area. It's called Acorn. Acorn. I don't know how the hell I got that name though. You know? What does that say? It says "À vous les rues." À nous les rues. It says the streets are ours. Probably referring to cyclists and pedestrians. Do I hear a train coming? Oh, I want to watch out for this, Mr. FedEx. Mr. FedEx. Peace out. I got a lot of respect for those guys. These guys too, because these guys are keeping the economy going. You know, delivering all these parcels and packages everywhere. And look at those clouds though. Oh man, it's so unstable. Look at that. Check ça. And I'm not even in the right place for this shit. I was at the right place before at Saint-Ambroise because I was able to take cover. Where the hell am I going to take cover over here? You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, CN main line looking west. And over there is the Turcotte interchange, which is all rebuilt. And that way, of course, leads to Point St. Charles. I'll stop here a moment and think. Well, the thunderstorm warning was just canceled by Environment Canada. I just noticed it's now, I don't know, 3:30. But there's another big cell coming in there. Well, big. It's pretty big. It looks pretty strong. So I'm going to keep moving here, regardless if there's a train or not coming, because I want to keep this video going. And if there's a train, whatever, so be it. I want to keep recording this for you. I don't know if you're going to hear everything I say. There is some wind. Look how low those clouds are. Check that out. You know, I keep thinking, now I'm thinking back to Mascouche, which is just northeast on the north shore of Montreal. They got hit by a tornado last year, F2. And that's always not impossible, you know? And I'll tell you something right now. I was looking at the news and they got hit hard apparently in Toronto. They got a lot of damage apparently from severe storms. And look, there's a Vaux Cabriolet, a very common car from the 80s, early 90s. I just saw one the other day, it was white. But this building here, this L Pro building, very, very old. And this company here, Grumman 78, they used to have it was named after a 78 Grumman step van. I don't know why it's not there. I knew a guy who had one of these once. He was a fucking dick though. He was a childhood friend. What a prick. Man, oh man. Don't hang, if you're young, by the way, if you're really young, seriously, like, I don't know, you're in your teens, whatever, you're wet behind the ears, don't hang around people who are going to belittle you. Belittle you, especially in front of your friends, unless you can see they really are cool, they really appreciate you, and you know what I mean, they know, you know what I mean, they're cool like that. They encourage you, support you, but anybody who insults you or puts you down, doesn't give you words of encouragement, doesn't have your back basically, fuck them, lose them, drop them like a bad habit. I'm serious, it's not worth it. Seems to be a canteen here. There's a canteen here. I don't know. I guess it's for the workers. I almost thought it looked like one of those trailers for movie production companies, movie and TV. It's raining a bit though, eh? How's the lens look? Lens is okay. I'm gonna do what I can. I think what I'm gonna do is I don't know. I gotta be able. I don't know. I guess I gotta make a right. I'll go back up here to Saint Antoine. Why does that guy have an ATV on the street? I don't know, whatever, I'm fucking crossing. On n'est pas dans le bois, tabarnak. And you know what? There was a guy years ago over here. Guy had a mint original 74 Chevy Impala coupe. I always wondered what happened to that damn thing. Oh man, that thing was beautiful. Sorry, did I say it was Impala? I don't even think it was Impala. I think it was a Biscayne or a Bel Air. Sorry, it's probably Bel Air because it was really a stripper model, meaning like not a lot of chrome on the side, stuff basic, you know, but original. Man, I always wonder what happened to that car. Somebody probably bought it, made a lowrider out of it. Oh shit, where am I going here? I think I'm gonna have to cut this short here because it's starting to rain. I don't even know where the hell I am right now. What street is this? Oh yeah, I gotta show this actually. See, I might actually take a break here and wait for this thing to pass. I don't know, this looks like a good place to film a storm actually. Look at that, look how low that is. Could have a tornado drop right here. Well, you see this building across there over here? I probably did a video here actually years ago, a walking video. But that's the that would used to be an STM garage, bus and streetcar garage. But now I'm a little confused because the street is going west, but when I was earlier at Saint Henri Metro, it was going east. Did they change it? They must have changed it because of the construction of elevators they're doing at Saint Henri Metro station. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'm going to take a break here and watch how things unfold. Well, since I'm sitting here pretty comfortably in this bus shelter, I just figured I should probably mention before I resume my walk here that, yeah, where I'm pointing, this street right here, my bad, this is Saint Jacques Street. This is the one that goes west towards Place Saint Henri Metro. The one over here, which forms like a junction, that's Saint Antoine. My bad. By the way, I noticed that, look at that Saab, that's a beautiful piece of junk there, eh? Wow. See, my eyes aren't that bad. See why I love good timing as much as I float around. Look at this, it's pouring now. It's just pouring over here, and I just happened to get here. I knew it was going to start pouring, you know? Look at that. It's not really much fun to get soaked, even though it's like 35 degrees Celsius with the humidex, you know? And, I can't complain, really. It's gonna pass, and we'll continue the walk. There's the pretty much up-to-date radar. Looks pretty accurate, as you can see. See the blue skies there. It's gonna pass there in a few minutes. I'll continue as I walk. For a moment at first, when I was walking up de Courcelles there, when you were walking up virtually with me, I thought about continuing the walk here on that street that goes into Westmount. And I don't know why, I never remember the name of that bloody street. I don't know why. And I was thinking, I'm like, do I continue here on Saint Jacques or do I go on Saint Antoine? I'm like, I could do a little bit of both if I wanted to. Okay, well, it's not raining a ton, so I'm going to continue the video for you now. And, yeah. I don't mind a few drops on this camera, but from experience, I had one once where I let too much rainfall on it. It was a bad idea. There's a good looking GMC Jimmy there, or S15. It's clean. A little bit of rain, We'll just cover that up a bit there. Yeah, but when it's hot like this, it definitely feels good to get some rain on you there, you know? Nothing wrong with that. It's still raining quite a bit, but not as bad as the downpour we had minutes ago, so I'll keep this, geez, it is raining too much still. Maybe I can go under those trees. Well, I walked a few blocks there, and it's still raining a little too much there for this little Canon camera there. I don't want to damage it like I did the other one. This is the old RCA building, I believe. You know, like RCA Victor, RCA Records. That's right, they made records over here. And probably made a lot more of that, like, you know, records, like turntables, stereos, stuff like that, speakers. You know. But I'm thinking what I might do is, what I'll do is continue this with my phone, actually, because it's sealed so well, even against rain. It's just really amazing. Even though, mind you, I dropped the damn thing not long ago and cracked the glass. Great. But luckily it's not cracked like a spider web where you can't see a goddamn thing, you know. It's not terrible, it's not horrible. C'est pas horrible. I think you can see the downtown Montreal skyline there. Look, see, it's almost done. No, won't need the phone. I think I filmed a walk here once there. Yeah. With an ex-friend. Pain in the ass. I don't know, I think to me, you know, friends are kind of like jobs. They're a pain in the ass. There's a lot of heartache. You know? Pain in the ass. Me with jobs has been like friends. They just came and gone. Came and went. They come and go. I like that mural. But the graffiti again. Jesus fucking Christ. If there was ever a part of town that looked like the Bronx, this is it. This is it. Really. You know? Anyway, I looked at the radar and, you know, more little cells here and there, but nothing substantial. So, yeah, I'm just going to I'm going to eat down here because I really would love to film again a severe thunderstorm ideally, and you know, again, we never get any. It's just I really believe it's because Montreal is in a valley, and it just doesn't happen. You know, we're in a valley and therefore lower elevation than other places, and a lot of cells, they just end up going south, east or northeast, and they just dissipate, you know, when they get here. Like we had a severe thunderstorm warning before, and you know, it was called off. There wasn't any severe thunderstorm, but look at this area. I can see, you could imagine, I could see some of these buildings just getting the whole wrecking ball. Look at this one. This one's all closed up. Probably not worth fixing. Probably too much money too much. You know, it's like certain old cars. You know, you'd love to save them, but they take too much money. It's not worth it. You know, if the frame is finished, the floor even. You know, like the overgrowth on this place here. Yeah. Right here on Rue Saint-Jacques, formerly known as St. James. And not only that, the street in this part of town is so old. This street is so old. I'm going to show you guys something when we get to Place Saint-Henri metro station. Something that not blew my mind, but I've seen this before years ago, and it's just, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it really shows the age of the street. Literally. So we'll see that in a moment. Oop, cover the camera. Shit. Well, that's what I was waiting for to happen, Mr. Blue Sky to return there. Not just for the bloody rain to stop. Mind you, I shouldn't say bloody rain, because prior to today and the past few days, my God, it's been, they said in the news it hadn't been this dry in 60 years in this part of the world. And then on the other hand, last night I was taking my friend Scott in Alberta. Fucking, I look at the temperature, it's like, what, 8:30 where he lives, 7:30 near Edmonton. It's 36 degrees in Edmonton, of all places, which is more north than, way more north than Montreal. Imagine that, you know? Anyway, we are at Saint Ferdinand. Anyway, moving along here, I want to finish this video properly. I'd like to tell you, I see some old cars here, but I don't see any here anymore. You can imagine, because there's such a high degenerate fucking factor around here with lack of respect for properties. Why would you see any nice old cars here anymore, really? If you do it, they're hardly worth anything. The only one I saw was that Infiniti Q45 from the 90s that I filmed last year. But that's not a high value car. It's not sought after, you know. It's just a normal looking, I guess I could say affordable luxury car or something like that, you know. Yeah. Whoa, look at this. What the hell? I never noticed this street. There's a Ducolet street here? Wow, there you go. I never knew that. But then again, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe there is an old car somewhere around here. I'll see. Ooh, look at that, man. Ooh, they're sharp-looking buses, these, you know? Very sharp double-decker, but I heard that they have a shit ride and that they are not comfortable at all. Yeah, it doesn't get more blue-collar than this area. It's funny, the other day I saw a post on Facebook of a old-school colored 70, 71 Monte Carlo. I actually wondered if it was, I think at Quebec Place, and I think it was the same one actually that I had actually filmed years ago, like 6 years ago or so, one of these streets around here. And it was in good shape, but it was restorable, you know. It needed work, it needed a paint job, and it really wasn't terrible. It looked like a West Coast car, actually. Yeah, I worked that Atlas that looks like a friggin' Cherokee. Woo! Pontiac G6 CX5. Yeah. I said it before and I'll say it again. I just love the way things look, how the streets look like, you know, with all the water accumulated, all the water reflecting, and the blue sky is a sharp contrast. Ah, it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Is this a church here? Yeah. Look at the cross on the top, actually. It's weird. It's got those garages. I don't know why I find that weird. I'm expecting a rainbow somewhere, but, you know, the view is not amazing. Lots of junk. Looks like it's going to be garbage tomorrow, eh? Garbage. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a very, very old, large church, actually. Right on. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stop this at Place Saint-Henri metro station. But come to think of it, I'm not on the right street. Yeah, come to think of it, I gotta go down here somewheres. I'm gonna go down here. Ah! Anyway, like I said before, and I'll say it again, these cameras, you know, they make great videos. But again, the sound is pretty shit. It's flat, and not only that, it gets annoying to hold it. It's so awkward to hold for a long time, you know? Yeah, it's moving time in Montreal. It's moving time. That's right, because tomorrow is the 1st of July. Yes, sirree. Yeah, nice color on that Camry. Was this thing repainted? Or is it just low miles? Or is it because it's wet? It looks actually in very good shape for the year. The year being like about 20 years old, give or take. It's a cruel summer. Da, 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 da. Now that you're gone away, it's a cruel summer. What is that? What's that thing? Is that just a design, or what is this thing? C'est quoi ça? I can't see anything. That's another downside to this phone, actually, is when you see what I'm trying to zoom in over there. That I think it's a school, and I'm trying to zoom in, and I can't see properly, and it's just the lighting is not ideal for looking at something close up like that. And again, the zoom is not great on this. It's really basic. You know, it's like, I don't know, whatever, 50, not even 50 feet. I think like 25 feet. I don't know. Pathetic. But there's still some beautiful old vintage little homes here. Look at that. Holy shit. What is that? Oh man, that's a Harley Davidson 48. Oh man, okay. It's called a 48 because I think it's a tribute to a panhead. I think that's what the model was called from 1948. I think it's a tribute. That's, you know, I've been saying that for years. It's amazing. You know, how many motorcycles you can buy still today, and they're like the old ones. You know, they look like the old style, 50s, 40s, 60s, whatever. But then the car is like, come on, you think Ford is ever going to make a 65 Mustang again? Yeah, right. Bullshit, man. That'll be the day. And there's the car that Ben wants to buy. But he can't because he just bought a car. So there's the cell that just came down on us there. Well, not on you, but, you know. Hey, is that the megabus I just saw? Hey, there's the megabus I just saw. I think I just saw it. I love how these really old houses are still here, though. I mean, these houses, I'm sure they got to be 100 years old easily. You know, some of them with these, like the ones here, could be older than that even, obviously. And there it is. Where's he going? Where you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? That's it. Okay, so we're going to make a right over here. You know what this reminds me of? Look at this. This reminds me of a plantation you would see in Louisiana, you know? Yeah, the old plantation mansions there. Right? The guys who own the companies for, you know, like picking cotton and shit, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even need to use this phone. Why did it just stop raining when I start using this phone? Oh, whatever. That's cute. I did do a walking video right over here once. Those homes over there on the right, they're just beautiful. There's such ornate details, just fantastic. And this is Fire Station 23 right here, a very big station. Very large indeed. But unfortunately, it's not a pleasant place for me to hang out anymore because I got all this construction going on both sides of the street here. This is Saint Jacques Street, and I hope I didn't say that before, because before we were on Saint Antoine. And anyway, yeah, they're building elevators for Place Saint Henri metro station over there. Wow, look at the roots on this guy. Ooh, boy, she's been there a long time. Hope you're there for another 100 years, buddy. We need trees. More trees, the better. The more beautiful the area, they clean the air. A lot of people don't know that, actually. So I'm going to finish this right here. I wanted to show you something about this street here, Saint Jacques Street. That's really old. Just like the street we're on, it's so old. This street used to be called St. James. I don't know why I said the other one was St. Jacques. Sorry about that. The other one is actually St. Antoine Street. So there's Fire Station 23. Yeah. And I'm going to finish and show you this as soon as all these cars are done passing by here. But look at that. It closed like a lane down on this street. So look over here. You can actually see the cobblestone underneath and part of the original streetcar track. It's still actually now you can't see the. Actually now you can't see the. You actually can't see the stones underneath, sorry, because of all the water that came down. But you can actually see the cobblestone there. And you can see a part of the streetcar track even. I'm going to see if I can get closer there. See, look, the old streetcar is still there. Amazing. Yeah. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and take care. And by the way, if you want to check me out on Patreon, become a patron, that'd be great. I can use all the support I can get because what am I going to make for revenue this month? I'm like maybe like $500 or something like that. Not even if I'm lucky, 400. Revenue is way down. So any help I can get, you want to send me a gratuity, as I call it, like a token of appreciation, you can do that with my email, which is eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. And that's you can send me something through an e-transfer in Canada or PayPal, or hell, I'll give you my physical address and send me some dough if you want. That's great too. Imagine years ago I wouldn't have asked anybody for any help, but hey, you know, what can I tell you? Life is expensive here in Quebec. Or as I always say, you know, c'est toujours la belle province, mais ça coûte cher. So what I just said in French is it's always a beautiful province, but it's expensive. So there you go, guys. Take care, and yeah, welcome to Saint Henri, which is next to downtown, where you see a lot of these Teslas, but which is unfortunately still, in my opinion, a quasi-ghetto neighborhood. Bye-bye.